What's cracking, guys? Welcome back to Primordia. Right, let's get on and carry on with questioning this person. What were those things?
What were those things?
They're shells. Robots who traded their processors and memory to Metromind in exchange for energy and repairs. Now mindless, they still scavenge parts to trade with her.
But those were the last of them, right?
Hardly. Metromind now has more efficient ways to accumulate processor power, but she left hundreds of shells in the underworks.
Is there any way to save them?
That question is irrelevant. They lived profligate lives, and when they had squandered their resources, chose to become thieves and destroyers. Punishment, not clemency, is what justice requires.
Okay, you said you were a law clerk.
You said you were a law clerk. What does that mean?
My sister Charity and I were built to advise Arbiter Nullbuilt, who administers Metropol's court. Charity sees everything through the lens of mercy. For me, the law is clear, a matter of ones and zeros, unclouded by preference or sentiment.
Law without mercy, huh? How does that even work?
Perfectly. It is the opposite approach that fails. Mercy is malware. Once infected with it, justice becomes slow and unpredictable. In time, the system itself must be discarded. Only my vigilance protected Arbiter from this taint, but he has been without me for a long time.
You said man-built. So, did you say Arbiter man-built? Yeah, exactly. It's exactly what I was just about to ask. You just said man-built. But yet, the Gospel of Man, you find, the Metropol finds outlawed. And conspiracy theories or whatever. So, if man did not exist, then how could you have someone that was called man-built? Anyway, we'll get to that one.
Why are you taking their heads?
I am giving fair warning.
To other shells?
No, they lack the capacity for fear. The heads are for a robot named Scraper Sternweiler built.
You really think a bunch of rusty boxes will scare him off?
No, I do not want to scare him. I want to warn him. When he ignores that warning, I can destroy him lawfully and without guilt.
Boss, she's kind of exciting my electrons.
Yes, that's the exact same person that stole our power core.
I'd like to report a theft. My power core was stolen by a big robot.
Big claws, shoots lasers, talks like this.
He came aboard the crashed ship I was living in, attacked me, and stole the core.
Took it.
Excuse me?
Whether the taking was a theft is a legal determination. Please do not characterize the evidence.
It was my power core. He shot me, and he stole it.
I know the robot you describe. His name is Scraper Sternweiler built, and he is the servant of Metromind Man-built, a member of the council that governs this city. I have no fondness for Metromind, but I must be impartial in considering your claim. Tell me, did Scraper say anything before he took your power core?
Before he stole my power core, he said something like, enemy, forfeit, plunder.
I see.
What, are those words override commands to turn off law and order?
They are legal concepts, Horatio. If Scraper's characterization is correct, then he did not steal your power core. He took lawful possession of it.
He shot me, and he stole it.
Calm down, boss.
This occurred inside the city.
No, in the dunes.
I see. In a crashed airship.
Yes, I said that already.
I appreciate your report, Horatio Nullbuilt. You have presented a credible claim that Scraper Sternweiler built, no doubt acting at Metromind's direction, took your power core. Beyond that, however, there is not even probable cause to arrest, let alone evidence to convict Scraper. First, the dunes are outside the ordinary jurisdiction of metropolitan law. Second, a crashed ship in the dunes is likely a relic of the War of the Four Cities. If so, your ship was forfeit enemy property, legally subject to plunder by the council. Scraper, acting as an agent of a council member, would be within his rights to seize it. Nevertheless, I would advise you to bring your case before Arbiter for further examination.
Wait, what? So hold on. So, Scraper is within his legal rights to... But that doesn't make sense, because then you're extending the law outside of the city. Yet you've just said that out in the dunes, those laws do not exist. We couldn't do anything because it's outside of Metropol, so it's outside of the law. But yet what you're saying is that you have legal right, or that Scraper had legal rights, because it's a whatever the fuck she said, that it's perfectly fine. No, I don't think it works that way. Shouldn't work that way.
Did you say Arbiter man-built? As in, built by man himself?
Yes.
Does man still walk here? In Metropole?
No.
But man was here in the past.
The public records regarding humans were deleted by council decree. What I know is entirely hearsay. I was built after the Urbanians murdered them during the war.
Impossible.
That is what Arbiter told me, and it was told to him by Metromind. Beyond that, I cannot say.
Did Arbiter tell you anything else about man?
Only that he missed their legal arguments. Quite amusing, if often illogical.
Legal arguments?
Yes. To play a symbolic role in their justice system, humans argued cases before Arbiter.
Symbolic? Play a role? Man is the all-builder, our lord and master.
It is possible that the man you worship is not the humans in my records. All I know is hearsay. Do not rush to judgment.
Okay,
How can I see Arbiter?
Anyone can petition him. Cases are considered in the order they are brought to court. But
What?
I met a scavenger who told me that the courthouse was sealed and that Arbiter was no longer hearing cases. But that cannot be true. The Metropolitan Constitution requires him to resolve all cases and controversies. He would not fail in that duty.
Sounds like he already has.
Nonsense. Not even charity could persuade him to abandon his obligations. Still, I did not detect any falsehood, evasion, or omission in the scavenger's statement. So perhaps the courthouse has been locked for some other reason. If so, it may be that Arbiter is trying to contact me but cannot. Maybe he is already calling me home. Horatio, I have a request of you. You are under no obligation to perform it, and I will be under no obligation to you even if you do. Do you understand?
I don't even know what you're asking me to do.
Talk to Arbiter.
you don't know
Ask
where he
him
is.
if I can return. Tell him that I await his summons.
That's it? Believe me, we've had to do a lot worse than that. Like this one time we chased this crazy partial named Gamma.
Of course we'll help. But how do we even get into the courthouse?
This will get you inside.
What is it?
Thanks.
I must thank you, Horatio.
Clarity, you saved our lives. Compared to that, running an errand is nothing.
The law obligated me to save you, Horatio. I would have done the same for Metromind. But I am glad it was you that I saved. I wish you justice.
And peace and whatever else. Why aren't you with Arbiter?
Why aren't you with Arbiter?
Arbiter sent me away. I don't know why. The evidence suggests he viewed my sister Charity's advice as superior.
What do you mean?
When Metromind began taking over the council, Charity and I disagreed as to how Arbiter should respond. I informed Arbiter that the Metropolitan Constitution permitted him to dissolve the council and govern by decree. Charity felt that this would inevitably lead to civil war and suffering. As ever, she preached moderation. We argued. Arbiter told me to leave. This was the only place I could go.
Why? There's an entire city up there.
Every building in Metropole is owned by either the council or a private citizen. If I went to the council, it would embarrass Arbiter. If I went to a private citizen, my impartiality would be questioned when I returned to the court one day. Here, I owe nothing to anyone.
But you have to fight off crazy robots all the time.
Actually, I enjoy that. It's a pleasant break from legal research and writing.
See point.
There's a robot named 187th Legion built waiting at the courthouse. He says he has to pay a fine for damaging city property. Is there any way to cancel the fine or pay it without standing in line?
I do not provide assistance to robots who attacked this city, nor do I help criminals avoid paying their debts.
Oh, okay. You're just going to let Metromind attack and rob me?
That's it? Go visit Arbiter? You're just going to let Metromind attack and rob me?
If Metromind violated the law, it must be proven. Until it is proven, what the law does not forbid, the law permits. And what the law permits, I must permit.
This is insane. Metromind is a tyrant and a thief. You'd let her hide behind the law?
You think that the law protects Metromind from you. The armor of the law does nothing but restrict her movement. Take it away and she will only become more dangerous. But once it is taken from her, it is taken from everyone. You need law's armor, Horatio, far more than you need its sword. I despise Metromind, but justice must be impartial, or it is meaningless.
Your justice is already meaningless. Goodbye.
Watch yourself, Horatio Nullbuilt. There are many dangers in this city.
Indeed. Indeed there
It's
are.
been completely stripped of any useful parts.
Alright, let's go talk to 187. Go and give him the news. No, get out of the way. Stupid thing.
Horatio Nullbuilt, version 5. I am Necromind. I have been watching you. I am always watching. I know what you are doing. I know why you are here. You are welcome in my city, but that welcome can be taken away. And there are worse things to lose than a power core.
Wait.
Don't know what you've been up to, Tyro, but you're poking at the wrong socket.
I'll bear that in mind.
Hey, we're here for our power core, and the power core we are going to get. Whether it be through violence or through justice. Yo, what? Get out of the way, 187. I met Primer.
I met Primer.
You still crazy?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, so it goes.
Goodbye.
Over and out, sir.
Was that it? I mean, I walked all the way over here just for that. Is there? Hold on a minute. Is there an exit down here? Ooh, there is. I never saw that before. Oh, hello. Sad.
I am waiting.
What are you doing here?
Waiting.
For what?
My bus.
I'm pretty sure the bus isn't coming.
It will come.
Your bus is a burning wreck about 2 blocks from here.
It will come. I must go home. Metromind will take me home.
You sound fucking crazy, mate.
Bus stop. Buses run every 10 minutes. 10 is crossed out and 30 is written below it. 30 is crossed out and 60 is written below it. 60 is crossed out and daily is written below it.
Daily minutes? That doesn't make sense.
If it makes you feel better, daily is crossed out and service suspended is written below it.
Doesn't mean daily minutes, Crispin. Daily as in daily. Every, like, 24 hours.
I am waiting. I am waiting.
A rather simple looking.
Could we give him anything? Key card. Key card? When we get the key? Oh.
I am waiting.
Oh, it's the key card for thingy, yeah. Could we push him off the side with a crowbar?
I'm not going to threaten.
Oh, okay. Maybe not
I
then.
am waiting.
What about data pouch?
How would that even...
Oh no, Horatio. Why, we're trying everything.
I'm pretty sure that's not gonna brighten up his day.
It may have done.
There's nothing there.
And then
I
receive
am
the signal.
waiting.
I'm not going...
Threaten him.
No need to show it.
Why would we even
I doubt that will happen.
be allowed down here?
I am waiting.
How would that even work?
Don't know. This is why you're supposed to just check everything.
Feudal.
Feudal. It's feudal. Alright, there's nothing else around here then,
I
is there?
am waiting.
No. Okay. We'll leave him to be sad.
Courthouse closed until further notice, pursuant to Civil Ordinance Section 889-B1C. Courthouse closed until... There's nothing more to say.
Doesn't want to say him. Okay. Nay, what is? Nay, what is? Right, so we do have a key card. I'm guessing that the key card is for the big ass door. That's up from here. Let's see, Arbiter. Get off.
Feudal.
What do you mean feudal? Why is it feudal?
That's never going...
Oh, because it's a bloody code, isn't it? Ah. Wait, hold on. Oh, courthouse. Dimwit. Does the courthouse have a card reader? How are we supposed to get 187 out of the way, though?
Believe that. Keep information.
I guess we need to...
Oh, how do we get him out of the way? Can we give him something? Yo, do you want a record?
How would that even work?
Right, maybe not. We can't give him any more laws, because he won't want to read it. Let's head back down. We head back down to where we were before. Go see that that other robot thing, or the other place. This way.
For now, that thing best to keep it that way.
How do we get past him? Could we fling this in?
For now, that thing's ignored. Best to keep it.
Maybe not. Give him a record?
For now, that thing's ignored. Best to keep.
All he wants, bloody memory. Alright, well the other way,
There's a shell just past here.
Yeah, aren't you worried he's gonna eat you or something?
I've seen him quite often, though he'll not see me. And so we are happy as neighbors can be.
Can you hide us from him?
If I could, I would not, but the choice is not mine. There's no room in his brain to be for the primed.
Goodbye.
Farewell, farewell, linger not for my sake. Your mission is calling, the city awaits.
Yeah. Okay. Mercibles.
These submersible robots seem to be consuming the iron oxide in this runoff water.
In other words, they'd eat us if we fell in?
Only our rust.
Now I really wish you'd polish me with that rag, boss.
Oh, he's still gonna be fine, dude.
There's no reason to cut that. Or
Oh. Or we might have been able to shock them in some way. What about the fan belt?
I wouldn't want to risk it getting eaten.
Okay. Record?
I wouldn't want to risk...
Crowbar?
I wouldn't want to risk it...
No. We need to find... I'm guessing... My guess is that the metal probably fell in the water, but...
This is like the junk pile, only better. By which I mean worse.
Yeah...
They look like they've been stripped of you. It's an encoded keycard. A machine belt. It's a vinyl record entitled Children's Sing-Along, whatever that means. A heavy iron crowbar. It's the note from the bartender asking me to stop Oswald from drinking. The Law in You, a Metropolitan Guide. It's written by Clarity Arbiter built. For cutting and welding, it can't be. A pretty basic radio transmitter. By playing with the settings, I can send up to a 4-digit signal. A reliable electric lantern that I cobbled together years ago.
I'm not sure. We can't get past the shell. And I don't know if... I don't think we'd be able to ask... Clara built... whatever her name is... to remove it. We need to move 187 from the front of the courthouse so we can use the keycard on the door. But he doesn't seem to want to move.
There's nothing more to say.
We've already shown him the laws. Shouldn't this be...
No need to show him this again.
Yeah, exactly. We show him no. Get him to move someone?
Futile.
Beautiful. Beetle. I don't think he wants a record. You want a record? Maybe try this.
How would that even...
Yeah. You want a fan belt?
How would that even...
Ah. Let's think. Let's think. Let's think. We've already shown him the note on the laws. He doesn't want to move because of that. Can't move the guy in front of the thing. Primal wants his medal back. There's no real way to get into the water to find his medal, otherwise the submersibles will likely eat our eat our arms off, legs off, whatever. Oh, how much time we got left? It's still 10 minutes ago. Right. Trying to think. Can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. I've shown him that. Can't even get to the door.
Believe that. Keep information.
I guess we need to wait our turn.
Shouldn't he have moved? Like, we've shown him the law that says, oh, you're fine. There's no need to... Don't need to pay a fine, but he doesn't want to move. Annoying. Very annoying. I don't know what else we can do.
Hi, Rex. It's sealed shut. This must be where 187th Legion build tried shooting the door, but the damage is entirely superficial.
Amateurs?
Some kind of track running up the side of the tower.
Nothing here for us to do. We have to get in the tower. How the hell are we supposed to do that? I mean, we still need... There's still anything else that we need from... Sensor plans, giant robot, EFL, Leo Barter, last finger for thumb. I mean, I guess, finger for thumb. I don't think we'd be able to go... No, because I think the train is only going to run once. I don't think it's going to come back, is it? So I was thinking maybe we might be able to go back to the dunes, go see our special friend, our crazy religious friend, and go get that, go get the glass finger that we got. Well, that I got off of camera because you didn't see that bit, because I decided to scrap that episode. Whatever. And a Gek. H2O chip for Gek. Fuck, it's H2O chip. We couldn't, could we? Let's... Don't think there's any way to even go back.
No.
I mean, if there is a way, then that's great, but... I have a feeling that even coming down here, there's not going to be another train. No, it doesn't seem it. Well, that, my friends...
Sounds like we need to get into the courthouse and talk to Arbiter.
Yes, I know, Crispin, that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, it doesn't seem like we're going to be able to. Well, pants. I have to rack my brain. We've given Gimbal his motor back. Oswald, my friend. She's so pretty.
Goodbye.
Loving is such...
Sweet sorrow, yes, I know. Do you want a record to listen to things?
Feudal.
No. Would you like a fan belt?
How would that even...
No, he doesn't want anything. not in there. Cretin. How do we get to moving? 187, we need you to move, please. I've shown you the laws. I've told you the laws already. You are free from guilt. You can move.
I inspected the damage. All you did was ding the metal.
Well, for once I can't complain about the Masonic P-shirts they gave me. I owe you one, sir. If I ever see you again, I'll be sure to repay the favor.
Was that it? Are you serious? All I had to do was inspect the This is my I'm frustrated as fuck song. Are you kidding me? Alright, well at least we can get into the courthouse now. Go see Arbiter.
Ram and Rom. What is that thing?
I think it's Arbiter.
Come
Come
to
on.
the courthouse. I expected a lot more.
Arbiter, my name is Horatio Nullbuilt.
Keep going.
I'm here because a robot from this city stole my ship's power core.
Don't forget your book.
And my copy of the Gospel of Man.
No, the city stole that. Scrapper didn't.
How can I make them...
Horatio, how can you even understand
How
this
can I-
thing?
Crispin, go see what Arbiter has been transmitting to that reporter.
Boss?
What?
It's just the same thing over and over again. No code base to initiate.
Unbelievable. Someone must have formatted Arbiter's system.
No code base to initiate. I mean, no code base.
So, boss, do you think you can get Arbiter running?
There's nothing there to run. No code base to initiate. His memory banks must have been completely wiped.
So all that work to get into the courthouse?
Wasted. It's like the bomb went all over again.
Except
no.
without the awesome explosion.
No. You're quick to thingy right there, my friend. There's always going to be a way.
I can't reach it.
Reporter. Can we get
Anyone
in?
home?
Boss, I'm pretty sure hitting Arbiter isn't going to do any good.
Well, it's not going to do any harm.
Well, it is a door. We do. Could we use this on Arbiter?
That's never going to...
Alright. Could we force our way in?
There's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do for him.
What do you mean there's nothing we can do through him? There's everything. There's got to be something, surely. It's a door, is it not? Oh, there's a robot back here. Who are you?
It's the shell of some kind of robot, but I can't make it out in the darkness.
Ah, where a lantern comes in.
Let's get a closer look at that shell. Man's mercy.
Is that Clarity?
No, just a similar model. It must be her sister, Charity. What's left of her, anyway. It looks like she shot herself.
Wait, what? Why would a robot commit suicide? That just makes no sense whatsoever.
There's nothing I can do for her.
There's a hole. Only thing we can stick in the hole.
That's never going.
That's my torch.
Closing up the hole won't help her.
Maybe not, but it'll make it look less disgusting.
There's nothing there to receive this.
Okay. Go and talk to Clarity. And go tell her about her sister. But I'm pretty sure she would like to know that her sister has been murdered. Sorry, not murdered. That she's committed suicide. What are we on? Ooh, 30 minutes. Right. We'll do this, and then we'll end the episode. We've gone over by a minute or two.
Clarity.
I've got some bad news for you, love. Your sister's a bit dead.
Clarity.
Arbiter does not want me back, does he?
No. It's not that. Arbiter is gone. And Charity is dead.
What?
Arbiter's system has been wiped. Charity... It looked like Charity shot herself. I'm sorry. It might not be what it seems. Maybe Metromind...
There are no maybes, Horatio. Only ones and zeros. And all I can see are zeros. My sister is dead. My builder is gone.
But don't you want to know what happened and why?
I don't know. Arbiter ordered me to leave. He has not ordered me to return. I will obey his order, and that will give me purpose.
That's ridiculous.
Boss, let's see if we can find something out for Clarity, huh?
Like what? Like how? The only useful place that we can go is the courthouse. But there's not much we can do there. Unless I'm missing something. I don't know. We'll have to try and figure it out and see what we can do. But anyway, guys, thank you all so very much for watching this episode. I shall see you all next time as ever. Way to be high. As ever. As ever. Bye-bye.